What's going on? What's going on, water sign men? This your girl D here with 8th House Energy here to bring you your November 2021 reading, a general reading. This is for the masculine energies of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. If you are a woman who has more masculine energy in her chart than feminine energy, you may resonate with this as well. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's a general read. And if you need a personal reading from me, my information is in the box below. Well, listen, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what's going on with you? Happy birthday, Scorpio fellas. What's going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday. Let me know what day your birthday is in the comment section. I'm a Scorpio as well. And my birthday is October 26th. I had a nice time. I had too nice of a time over here with near my cards because I spilled champagne on my cards yesterday, and I'm just realizing that today when I'm looking at them, I'm like, damn, that's where it spilled that. So at any rate, I hope you guys had a good birthday too if you already had your birthday for Scorpio. But we got a lot of you who, we got till the 22nd to celebrate, right? So we celebrating all season. So shout out to my Cancer men. Shout out to my Pisces men. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. So we have the first column here, which represents what's going on in your personal life. The middle column represents your career, money, and finance. The last column represents your love life, your social life, your family life. Normally when I do readings, I do the cards in front of you. But because I had so many to lay out, it saves some time for me to just shuffle them real quick, put them out, and then turn on the camera. But I'm going to use some clarifiers here. None of these cards are traditional tarot cards, just for those, and I'll show you the cards as we go through each section. But I use a variety of divination tools, like I'm using Uno cards, I'm using Oracle decks, I'm using a deck called the Mixed Emotions deck, and I'm using flashcards as well. I'm going to be using some playing cards. I designed two decks here that I'm going to be using as well, and then we will clarify with a little bit of a tarot, okay? So we got a variety of tools that we use here. So the first column, like I said, it represents your personal life. The middle is your career, money, and finance. Your third column is your love life, your social life, your family life. There's 3 rows as well. The top row represents the current situation in each of those areas. The middle row represents the challenge in those areas. The bottom row is going to represent possible solution to the situation. So let's get started. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces men for the month of November. We are in Scorpio season. So the current situation in your personal life, we got the fireman energy and we got sorrow and grief. Now, the sorrow and grief card has the number 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. So the number 5 could represent challenges, changes, struggles. All right, and that's what we go through in the Scorpio season. This is a season of transformation and change, and Pluto rules Scorpio, which is power struggles that we might face in the midst of going through a metamorphic change or through an ascension. Pluto deals with the psychology of the soul, so the transformation of the psychology of the soul, the evolution of it psychologically, which involves us going through these transformations. So I feel like, you could be going through a transformation right now. You could be at the tail end of it where there's just some smoke left over. There's no more fire. This could represent him putting out the remaining fire of, maybe some rough emotional upheaval that you may have gone through. Or this could be, if it's not remnants that are left over, it's the beginning of something. The beginning of something that could be heated. All right, something that's going to need immediate attention. And it's something that may cause you grief and sadness. But we'll clarify as we go on. So the challenge in this situation would be, the challenge is you getting relief, right? And then we have that clarified with service. So you getting help with relief, with whatever's going on here. The solution to the situation would be for you to use the aspect of a square. The aspect of a square represents aspects in astrology. Squares, they represent a challenge, right? So the outcome would be here that there is a challenge here that creates tension. It stalls, it sounds the alarm, it motivates, it pressures you into. It frustrates you, it demands you. So there's definitely some type of transformation going on. And with the 7 of Pentacles here, it may be taking some time, okay? Or it's something that's going to take time to resolve or to end or to fix or for you to get relief from. To me, this is definitely like a Mars energy, a fire energy. All right. So with the fire signs, Mars is right now in Libra. So this could be, a relationship fizzling out where you're trying to maybe rekindle it, or it could be that, a relationship ended in disaster, and it's causing you grief and sorrow in some sort of way. The sun is in Scorpio right now. So, you know, Scorpio is the house of hidden emotions, hidden feelings. So there could be some, aggravation popping up there, which is causing grief and sorrow in your emotions and feelings. In Sagittarius, that's Jupiter. Jupiter is right now in Aquarius, okay? And so Jupiter is all about taking risk, it's all about expansion and growth. And it could be in reference to when it's in the house of Aquarius, it's about forward movement, moving on past something. So what I'm getting here is that you're going through a transformation, you're outgrowing some type of connection or relationship situation that's going on in your life here. Okay, it could be going on in reference to your any type of relationship you're in. Could be with work, could be with business, could be a marriage, could be a friendship. Because we're also dealing with Aquarius as well, which is your social life, people you socialize with. And then we're dealing with Scorpio. So with Scorpio, this could be people's hidden feelings or your hidden feelings about a situation. Let's get some clarity. But yeah, you want relief, and I don't know if this is a situation here where some of you need sexual relief, sexual tension as well. That could be what I'm seeing here. And you need relief. That's the challenge here. The challenge is you have to be patient and you have to wait, because maybe there's one particular person that you want to be with, or you just don't want to be with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So with that Jupiter in Aquarius here, you're ready to take a risk. You could be ready to take a risk, but you could be, trying to be patient as well to see what's going to come of the situation. Clarify this grief and sorrow for my water sign men. Yeah, we got the 3 of Cups. Yeah, see, you want to reconnect with someone where you still have a fire for this person. This is why we got the smoke here. Or somebody wants to reconnect with you, okay? But there's grief and sorrow here in this situation. I'm not sure what kind of grief and sorrow it is. It could be that you guys are no longer together, and so there's a reconnection here that somebody wants with this 3 of Cups. Or this is somebody who's a friend as well. Some of you, you may want to chill out with your friends. You used to be able to chill out with them, and for whatever reason you're fighting with them. I sense that, your relationships are changing. That's what I'm getting here. Let's get clarity on the challenge here. So the challenge is you getting relief or getting service. But like I said, for some of you, this is about you filling your sexual desires. What's the service energy? Clarify the service energy for the water sign man. We have that clarified with the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working on something. You're trying to figure out what you need to do. You can't stop thinking about it too, is what I'm getting here with that 8 of Pentacles. The outcome here is that there's a challenge here. So the challenge is you having to be patient. You having to work on things. It's going to take, there could be an issue of trust here. Okay? In reference to reconnecting with these people that don't trust you, or maybe you have to tread lightly with them. You have to take your time with them. Yeah, with the Ace, the King of Swords in reverse, there's no trust here. Okay? So if there's a situation here where you're trying to reconnect with someone, it's going to take time. I know you want things to work out, but it's going to take some time. You're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to wait for this person. For some of you, you're not even communicating with this person, or you're not talking to them because it's too difficult to, or the communication between you two, you guys are not on common ground. And it's like you're trying to be patient, but maybe you're having a problem doing so. But that's what I see that's going on in your personal life, all right? Let's see what's going on with career, money, and finance for the water sign men, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the month of November. Sorry about my card, but it's a cargo ship. All right, the cargo ship. So this is about your career, money, and finance, and then we have his thoughts. So this is the current situation. The number 16 major arcana is the Tower energy. So some of you could be in, an entrepreneur who has to get products and services for your business, right? Or maybe you work for a company that deals with products and services that need to come in from overseas, or from another area of the country, but it comes in via boat. And maybe you're trying to figure out a way around this, okay? Because right now we're dealing with shortages of products because of the weight at the borders. or at the ports because of whatever's going on. I'm not sure exactly why they're holding things up, but or what's being held up. Some people feel like it might be the NAFTA agreement that was rearranged by Trump, or whatever he tried to rearrange, or whatever he undid or did. Some people are blaming it on that, but I haven't been watching the news, so I don't know what really is going on. I should, because I do have a master's in international business. I'd probably be able to read between the lines of what they telling us versus what they ain't telling us. But and it could just be a shortage of workers too at the docks, for a product to get in. But if that's the case, then just pay people more money. People gonna work. You give them that money, they'll work. So it's like, what really is the problem? But this could be the things that you're thinking about. It's like, yo, okay, well, how can I circumvent this? How can I get my product in? The holidays are coming right now. And, the majority of the product that we get is from China. And, that's who we got. They own most of our reserves anyway. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? So you're just trying to figure out, you're looking at different things, trying to figure out what's going on here. And this definitely is causing a tower moment in your world. So 1 + 6 is 7. So number 7 is all about putting in work. So you're putting in work, trying to figure out, this is like a 7 of Swords energy, if we want to look at it that way. You're putting in energy and effort to try to figure out how to resolve this. So the challenge here in this situation is you getting fulfillment. You getting your fulfillment, actually fulfillment as in cargo. Clarified with the journey energy in reverse. Yeah, so you can keep it flowing, right? So the outcome here is the sun energy. And this is all about being. This is about essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, creativeness or creativity, honor, masculine. So this is about taking action here. And with the Ace of Pentacles energy in reverse, this is you taking action so that you don't lose money. So you're basically trying to figure out what it is that I can do to circumvent this cargo situation, especially if you're looking for products. So you're trying to figure out, okay, especially if you're getting it from overseas, you could be trying to figure out, okay, well, who within the United States can I get this product from? Is there a company that I can work with where I can get this product? If not, how can I get this product elsewhere? Where else can I get it from? How else can I get it? How long am I going to have to tell my customers I don't have it, or that I'm out of stock? Like, for some of you, this is what you're going through. Clarify this, his thoughts. Okay, we got that clarified with the Ten of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, you're trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. Makes sense. All right, well, let's see what the journey energy in reverse is, because you want fulfillment. You want your fulfillment to come through. So here's the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be tired of working for other people. Okay, is what I'm getting as well. You're tired of working for other people, and you're figuring out, how can I go and do what I need to do solo? How can I be fulfilled in my work, because I'm not fulfilled here. It's not going anywhere. So for some of you, this is what's on your mind, entrepreneurship. All right. But yeah, it's like the ship is docked, right? It's like you're not going anywhere in the current profession that you're in. It's not taking you anywhere. It's not taking you where you need to go. And you're getting frustrated with that, and you want to let it go, but you also are thinking about what else you can do to put you in a position where you're financially stable. You don't have to go into anybody's job to, work for someone else. You can do your own thing. Some of you are thinking about going into foreign affairs, trade, things like that. But with this situation going on, you're thinking twice about it. But I feel like for some of you, you may have already had plans or may have been thinking about going that route, right? Here's the Queen of Cups energy here. So yeah, you're using your intuition here and being very strategic. Cancer energy is an energy of, putting a solid foundation in place, maybe working from home as well. So some of you, you could be considering doing some other things, making other money in other ways. Or some of you are thinking about making money at home, right? Because the masculine side of Cancer is all about setting a when you think about Cancer energy, especially if you look at the North Node, Cancer North Node, Cancer North Node is, for a woman, it's all about being a homemaker, being married, taking care of the house, having children. If a man has Cancer in North Node, he's somebody who provides for the family. He's a family man in that sense, where he lays the foundation. He makes sure the house is where it needs to be, what type of house it is, that all the bills are paid, everything around the house is done and taken care of. That's North Node in Cancer man, right? So if you're a Cancer man here, or you have North Node in Cancer, you're looking at trying to set a financial foundation here so that this is something that you can grow for generations to come. Because remember, the opposite polarity of Cancer is Capricorn, and the U.S. is a Cancer country. We all about that money, right? So this is like the energy you're in. All right, so let's take a look at your love life, social life, family life energy. So we have the teamwork energy here. All right, the construction worker, clarified with a long road. So this is about your career life, your family life, your love life, or your social life. So I feel like, getting everybody on the same page is going to be a long way to go. Okay, it could be family members who are arguing with each other. It could be, maybe you have an ex and you're moving on from that ex, and maybe you have children with that ex, and your new person is coming in and trying to get everybody to gel and get to know each other, and just to try to have a cohesive scenario or situation going where you have people who are all working together. Maybe you're fighting with family members, or maybe an ex, or maybe you're fighting with your kids, or anybody, where teamwork is needed. And it's going to take some time for you to get to that point. 3 plus 8, 3 plus 5 is 8. The number 8s are about manifestation. So you're trying to manifest an environment where everybody works together. But it's going to take some time to do that. The challenge with this situation here is that, a surprise, and then the cheerfulness energy in reverse. So the challenge is, you would be surprised if these people even work together. For some of you, it could be an ex of yours that you have children with, and it could be a new person who's coming in, and you're trying to get these two to work together. They know of each other because you see how they're sitting at the table. They know of each other, but with this in reverse, and the surprise energy is like, yeah, this is never going to happen, that they're going to work together. And that's basically what you're trying to do. You're trying to get them to work together, right? But that's a challenge. Now, this third-party situation could be anybody, but that was just a basic, simple example, very simple. But you're trying to get multiple parties that you care about, whether in your family life, your love life, or your social life, to be on the same page, whether they're beefing with you or whether they're opposing sides and you're in the middle. The outcome here, or the possible solution, would be, to use the conjunction energy of empowerment. And we have that clarified with the Two of Swords energy in reverse. So this talks about combining with, enhancing, strengthening, joining forces, activating, intensifying. So this talks about you joining forces, being allies. That's the outcome here. That's the solution that you want. But with the Two of Swords energy in reverse here, you are trying to come up with a solution on how that can happen, is what I'm getting here, especially if it's with family members. Let's get some clarity on that. Clarify this long road. Yeah, this is an issue where people are trying to control their egos too. It's about egos here. All right, so yeah, we got the Eight of Cups energy in reverse. Somebody walking away, trying to get people to come back and work together, or try to get people to be cohesive. Maybe somebody walked away because one person came into the picture. Somebody wants another person out. Like, I feel like you got a lot going on, but it's emotionally draining for you, is what I'm getting here. The challenge here is trying to get these people on the same page. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords energy in reverse. Like, these people don't speak to each other. They may talk about each other. Like, you could be in the middle of a situation and they talk about each other to you, in reference to how they feel about such and such. Well, so your cousin Mark and your aunt Rita, they could be arguing, and you're in the middle in between the two, and they're coming to you complaining. Mark is coming to you complaining about Rita. And then Rita's complaining to you about Mark, and you're like the middleman trying to work things out. Or this could be about your friends. Or again, it could be a situation where, you have an ex and you have children with this ex, but this ex is like extra possessive. for whatever reason, and, or they're just not comfortable with your new person. Maybe they don't like your new person. And depending on how old your children are, they may not want your children around your new person. So it could be a couple of different things. But with the Page of Swords energy here, it's like you just don't know how to figure this out. You're not sure what you can do. You're not coming up with any ideas on how this can work out. This is going to be a very trying situation for you. For some of you, these people who decided not to work with you, they walked away from you, or you've walked away from them. But this has happened before. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a relationship, you two have broken up and gotten back together. If this is a family situation, you guys fight and you work it out eventually. I mean, you fought and you worked it out before in the past. Or you fought and made up, but the issue wasn't resolved and it came back up again. Same thing with friends. All right, so we finally got one card that popped out. That's the Five of Cup energy here. So yeah, this is about... I feel like this is about letting go of the idea that, these people are going to work things out. Like letting that idea go, because it looks like it's not going to happen. And I get the energy here. For some of you, this is about you trying to have your cake and eat it too. Because the Five of Cups energy talks about, to me, when I see this card, it's automatically a red flag to me. It's like, okay, whatever you were getting into, you're mourning the loss of the situation, right? But whatever you were doing, you knew it wasn't beneficial to you anyway. Or you knew it wasn't going to work out anyway. Like somebody who's trying to toggle between two women. Like eventually it's going to come to blows where, especially if you're lying to these women. And I feel like with the Two of Swords energy in reverse, some of you were lying to these women, especially with this Knight of Swords reverse. You can't tell me you wasn't lying to these people. Right? Or you were lying to two friends, or you were lying to two family members, but you were doing it for your own purpose, okay? Or this person was lying to you, doing it for their own purpose, and they got caught out there. And so as a result, if there was some type of third party situation where there was three of you, that shit's no more. Somebody actually walked away, and it's going to take a long time for things to get back on track where these people are working together, if they ever were working together. But for some of you, these people were never working together. This is, again, an example for some of you. You had two women you were trying to toggle, and one of these women found out about it, or one of them stepped off. And so, or maybe both of them stepped off. For some of you, it could be both of them stepped off. With the Two of Swords energy in reverse, some of you may have lost both of them. Because maybe you were trying to toggle both of them at the same time. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you. Okay, some of you, this is about, another type of dynamic, a family dynamic or a business partnership of some sort. All right, so that's what I got for you with that. So let's take a look and see what kind of divine timing we're looking at for you guys. Where's the time here? Okay, I see it. Let's see, divine timing cards. What time frame are we looking at? This could relate to any of these situations. Again, take whatever you get out of these situations and then throw out the rest, okay? Everything is not going to resonate 100% with everybody. The next new moon. The new moon is November 5th. So that is a couple of days away, all right? That's November 5th. That's the new moon in Scorpio, all right? So some of you, whatever's going on with any of these situations, there may be some movement in reference to these situations by the full moon, the new moon in Scorpio. Then we have next fall. So for some of you, it may take you till next fall to figure out what's going on in any of these situations here. And then we have Pisces season. So Pisces season, last Pisces season was January 22nd through February 20. No, it was February 22nd through March 21st. That's Pisces season. So we could be talking about next Pisces season, or we could be talking about the Pisces season that just passed. All right. But Pisces season is that winter time right before spring, right? That part of winter. So mid-February to mid-March, just so you know. Now let's talk about money for the month of November. What kind of money are you going to be getting in if you're getting money in? And what kind of money are you spending if you're going to be spending money? Now remember, Scorpio deals with other people's money and other money that you get outside of working for yourself, okay? So let's see what's up with the money section for the water sign men. What's up with the water? What's up with the money, rather? Right? The water, the flow. What's up with the flow? So some of y'all are going to be spending on Netflix, okay? Some of you, like I said, you were in a job where you're not happy with what's going on, and you're going to be asking for a raise. And you should ask for a raise. If you're in that position, you should ask for a raise, because this is the universe's way of telling you, go for it. And you probably will get it. All right. Some of you could be starting a new job, so you're going to get that job. If you apply for that job, you're going to get it. Some of you are going to be looking at investment opportunities, okay, different things that you can invest your money in. Some of you, like I said, you were maybe investing in products that are coming from overseas, but there could be a holdup for you because of what's going on with the shipping situation. I have to be honest, I was going to start ordering some product as well. But then this situation occurs, so I'm just holding off to see what's going on, and then I might move forward with what I was going to do. So that resonates with me. All right, let's see what we got going on for y'all in love. Love for my water sign men. Now, love could just mean, it could mean you in a situationship. It could mean your one-night stand situation. It could mean your long-term partner. It could mean your husband or your wife. Whatever you prefer, I really don't care as long as you're happy. You ain't hurting nobody, ain't nobody hurting you. Do you, boo. All right, let's see what's going on in love. This could also be about family love, too. And, friendship love. You have friends that you love. You've been around them forever. So let's see what love is talking about. One more. All right. Ooh, okay, I had 3 already, but we're going to rock with these. So we got second chance here. So somebody wants a second chance with someone. So that could be where this fire didn't go out here. This fire ain't went out, and somebody wants to reconnect with someone, but there's a lot of grief going on. This could have something to do with what's going on in your personal family life as well. They could be related. The grief could be that, you can't get people to work together. They're walking off, and, people not wanting to deal with people. But somebody wants a second chance, whether you do or the person that you're dealing with. I don't know, maybe you walked away and you don't want a second chance with this person. That could be the case. But somebody's longing for somebody. That's why we got this fireman over here ready to put out this fire. So somebody's definitely longing for someone. You could be longing for someone, or someone's longing for you. And this is acceptance, about accepting things for what they are. For some of you, you're just going to have to accept the way things are. You can't try to change it or fix it or try to manipulate situations in your favor, especially if you're manipulating people. Some of you lost out because you were manipulating people. I see that for some of you. And so, unfortunately, there's a lesson you have to learn, and you have to accept that. For some of you, you need to have some fun. You're working like crazy. You need to go outside, have some fun, get off the computer, do some things. This is what this is talking about. Put away the computer and have some fun. All right? Let's see what else we got for you as far as advice. Water sign men, what advice do we have for them? Water sign men, what advice do we have? All right, I'm only taking the top 3. So we have life is speeding up. It came out in reverse. Now, the reason life isn't speeding up is because some of you, you have to wrap up a karmic cycle. That's the only reason that life is not speeding up. So if it's this situation here where you're trying to reconnect with someone, it could be somebody that you're not supposed to be with. Okay, or you're still dealing with someone you're not supposed to be with, one or the other. If it's this job situation, you're stagnant in this position because you're not going anywhere. That's why everything is going slow. If you want to speed things up, apply for a new position. All right. With this family situation, life is speeding up, came out in reverse because there's conflict here, there's struggle here. And for some of you, this is your own self undoing. Some of you need to accept the fact that, especially if you're in between family members, that you can't fix everything. You can't fix everybody. You can't fix every situation and scenario. And you need to let people, or consider, I don't want to say what you need to do. I would recommend considering letting these people resolve their own issue. Unless it has a direct negative effect on you, then I could definitely see you stepping in and trying to mediate the situation. But just being Mr. Good Guy and trying to help people out, sometimes you got to back off and let people, fix their own thing. Then there's also an energy here of someone wanting their way. It's like my way or the highway, and you're going to have to let this person know, I guess you better get on your get in your car and get to moving. And so that might be something you have to let someone know, or maybe somebody had to let you know. Maybe you were trying to have your way, like I said, trying to have your cake and eat it too, and somebody put a stop to all of that. Now, we have nothing is wasted. Some of you may feel like you wasted your time, energy, and effort in a situation, but never think that, because What's happening is there's a lesson here for you to learn. And once you acknowledge the lesson that needs to be learned and you walk in that mentality and that energy, the universe is going to open up doors for you. And then life will start speeding up. Okay? So there's definitely a lesson here with nothing is wasted and with life is speeding up in reverse. These are all energies of you being in a karmic situation that you need to let go of. And this card is another indication of that. Surrender now came out in reverse. Some of you need to surrender the situation or the ideology that you have or a way of life that you have that has not been working for you. It's just causing you unnecessary stress and drama. You have to let it go, right? So that's what we got with those cards. Let's get another set and then we'll wrap up your reading. All right, so water sign men, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the month of November. I don't know if some of you work at the docks, and maybe, you know, you're temporarily laid off because of whatever's going on there. If that's the case, let me know in the comments, please. And if you don't see the comments on, then put it in another, it's not that I turned it off, it's that YouTube turns the shits off. So I go through sometimes and I check them and make sure they're turned on. So if you see that it's off, you could write it on another video and just say, hey, I'm commenting on the men, you know, the Men of Water video for November. You know what I'm saying? And let me know what's up. Because if you know what's going on with the docs and everything, let me know. Maybe one more for this deck. So somebody's been disloyal, okay? This is why there's not peace in your life right now. Somebody's been disloyal. Somebody's been dishonest with someone. Somebody didn't play by the rules. And as a result, the Loyal Heart card came out in reverse, as well as the Peace card. It came out in reverse. So until you are, this is definitely a karmic cycle for some of you. Some of you are dealing with someone who betrayed you or you betrayed somebody. And, you know, somebody's getting karma here. I do see that. Whether it's you or somebody who you are dealing with is getting karma here. But some of you have the opportunity to change your fate as well. But you have to, you know, step out there and do something that's going to be different than what you've been doing. Accepting that whatever way you've been going about things is not working and you got to change it up. That's the only way the universe is going to give you blessings, is if you change it up. So that's what I got for you, water sign men. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. For Scorpio, I have promotions going on. Tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4 are 50% off all throughout Scorpio season. If you're interested in the types of readings I offer, look in the description box below this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Check your other placements if none of this resonated with you. And then I'll also have some other readings on the screen showing up as we close out that you can check on as well. So with that being said, water sign men, thank you so much for checking out the video. I appreciate your love and support. Know that you are the bomb. And I'll see you guys in the next reading.